Ahsoka Tano being assigned as Anakin's apprentice came as a surprise to the recently knighted Jedi, who neither desired a Padawan nor believed himself ready to undertake such a responsibility. However, after their first mission together, Skywalker warmed up to the idea of mentoring a forthcoming student of the Order and accepted the young Togruta as his Padawan. On the other hand, Ahsoka's reaction to being assigned as Anakin's Padawan was highlighted within the Clone Wars Wild Space novel, which was part of a series of books written to expand upon both characters and events that took place throughout the Clone Wars show and movie. Although the animated series was kept canon upon Disney's purchase of Lucasfilm, the same did not apply to these books, despite their direct connection to the show. Nevertheless, when Ahsoka learned from Yoda that she was to become Anakin's Padawan, she was initially terrified, being so shocked that she did not know whether to laugh or cry. This fear stemmed from Skywalker's reputation within the Order, who was surrounded by rumors of his exploits and great importance of being the prophesied Chosen One. Yet despite everyone knowing of him, very few knew him personally, with Obi-Wan being the only Jedi to have any close relationship with him. That unknown of who he was alongside with him being the Chosen One gave Ahsoka a very distorted view of Anakin, believing she was not good enough to become apprenticed to such a legendary figure. However, the moment she finally got to meet Anakin, her views on him drastically changed. Although he was as brave and brilliant as described back at the temple, he was still just a person at the end of the day. He had moments of being frustrated and making mistakes, as well as moments of understanding and patience. He was not the perfect legendary warrior Ahsoka initially believed him to be, and that made him relatable, which eased her nerves. Yet she did desire to impress him after witnessing his reaction to her being assigned as his Padawan, attempting to go above and beyond in her first mission. She realized this was a mistake soon after, feeling it made her come across as reckless and annoying. She fully expected to be discarded by Anakin the moment they returned to the Jedi Temple, but to her surprise, he did no such thing. She had not disappointed him, despite her mistakes. Unknown to her, Anakin saw a bit of himself within her, relating to her headstrong personality. He also did not want her to experience the same feeling of neglect he felt when he himself was initially rejected from joining the Jedi Order due to his age and emotional attachment toward his mother. From then on, Ahsoka felt more assured of herself being his student, no longer fearing she would disappoint him over not being good enough, with them ultimately forming a strong bond as years went by as master and apprentice.